I'm Natalie. I'm from Loveland, Colorado. My husband, Daryl, and I are caregivers for our daughter, Leah, who's living with hereditary angioedema. And we adopted Leah. We have enjoyed traveling. At home, we enjoy watching movies together and playing board games. My husband, Daryl, is amazing and always tries to make us look on the bright side. Before Leah's diagnosis with HAE, we didn't know what was going on. She would complain of symptoms we couldn't see, so we weren't sure if they existed. The worst episode that she had, she was unable to eat for almost a week. Nobody knew what it was, and that was incredibly difficult to watch as a parent and not be able to help. If her throat closes up and she can't breathe, what am I supposed to do? As a mom, that was really scary. Once Leah was diagnosed with HAE, there was part of us that were very relieved because there was now a name to what was happening to her. However, the previous medication that Leah was on for HAE required frequent injections, and it was incredibly stressful. I would do the prep work and lay out all the supplies, and my husband had to administer the medication for Leah. It was very limiting. So even though it helped her with some of the symptoms, it also required a lot more from us and basically hurt our child. So that took on a lot of mixed feelings. HAE has affected our family because of our inability to go on family trips, be able to go on fun outings. Before or-luh-DAY-oh, the medications that she was on required refrigeration and multiple steps and sterile environment. We basically didn't have a social life. Starting our process of or-luh-DAY-oh was flawless. Our doctor recommended it, and they immediately said, Empower Patient Services will contact you. They will send you information. Empower Patient Services has been the easiest coordination of medication and talking to a pharmacist or any questions about a drug that I have ever experienced in my entire life. They deal with the insurance. They coordinate everything. Our healthcare provider did inform us of some potential side effects, such as abdominal pain, diarrhea, and heartburn. For Leah, we didn't notice, and she didn't notice, any visible or experiential side effects from or-luh-DAY-oh. Since Leah was able to start on or-luh-DAY-oh, it has been life-changing. Not only for her, because she rarely has an attack anymore, but also for us, because she can take one pill a day and we don't have to get involved. She can take it with her when we're traveling, or if she's at work or at home or wherever. It's incredibly convenient. or-luh-DAY-oh has really changed her life and her outlook on the future. The freedom that she and we have now that she's on or-luh-DAY-oh is amazing. Leah has several doctor's appointments, and the doctors will sometimes suggest changing her other medications, and she always says, "You're not messing with my or-luh-DAY-oh." Over the past 2 years since Leah started or-luh-DAY-oh, I think that our relationship has improved because, for one, she feels better, and another, Mom's not having to force her to take a medication that she really doesn't want to deal with. It's just made our entire lives easier. I have seen her relationship with her dad change too. Because she feels better, she is more interactive, she's more social, probably also because she doesn't see us as her nurses having to poke her and cause her pain. I am most proud of Leah for sticking with us through this medical journey and just for sticking with it, and now that she has hope, that she sees possibilities of a future, that's huge. We didn't know if we would get here. And to see her preparing to launch and be on her own is a blessing. For our family, or-luh-DAY-oh has made all the difference. With or-luh-DAY-oh, life is beginning to feel normal again. And for the first time, it has given Leah future options. I would highly recommend or-luh-DAY-oh for other people living with HAE. This has been my family's experience with HAE. However, everyone's experience is different. Talk to your healthcare provider and see if or-luh-DAY-oh works for you.
What is or-luh-DAY-oh? Berotralstat. Or-luh-DAY-oh is a prescription medicine used to prevent attacks of hereditary angioedema, or HAE, in adults and children 2 years of age and older. It is not known if or-luh-DAY-oh is safe and effective in children under 2 years of age. It is not known if or-luh-DAY-oh is safe and effective to treat an acute HAE attack. Therefore, or-luh-DAY-oh should not be used to treat an acute HAE attack. Do not take more than 1 dose of or-luh-DAY-oh per day because extra doses can cause heart rhythm problems. Important safety information. Before taking or-luh-DAY-oh, tell your healthcare provider about all of your medical conditions, including if you have liver problems or kidney problems, are pregnant or planning to become pregnant. It is not known if or-luh-DAY-oh can harm your unborn baby. Are breastfeeding or plan to breastfeed. It is not known if or-luh-DAY-oh passes into your breast milk. Talk to your healthcare provider about the best way to feed your baby while taking or-luh-DAY-oh. Tell your healthcare provider about all of the medicines you take, including other medicines for HAE, prescription and over-the-counter medicines, vitamins, and herbal supplements. Taking or-luh-DAY-oh with certain other medicines may affect the way other medicines work, and other medicines may affect how or-luh-DAY-oh works. Know the medicines you take and keep a list of them to show your healthcare provider and pharmacist when you get a new medicine. What are the possible side effects of or-luh-DAY-oh? Taking more than 1 dose of or-luh-DAY-oh per day may cause serious side effects, including heart rhythm problems. A heart rhythm problem called QTc interval prolongation can happen in people who take more than 1 dose of or-luh-DAY-oh per day. This condition can cause an abnormal heartbeat. Do not take more than 1 dose of or-luh-DAY-oh per day. The most common side effects of or-luh-DAY-oh include abdominal pain, vomiting, diarrhea, back pain, and heartburn. These are not all of the possible side effects of or-luh-DAY-oh. For more information, ask your healthcare provider or pharmacist. Talk to your healthcare provider for medical advice about side effects. You are encouraged to report side effects of prescription drugs to BioCryst Pharmaceuticals Incorporated at 1-833-633-2279 or to the FDA at www.fda.gov/medwatch or 1-800-FDA-1088. For more information, please see the full prescribing information, including the patient information.